And I think that that's true. But they did not specify space or time. So I wanted to do a thing. I found myself in a nation that was very polarized, and I found myself in just a situation that was unlike anything I'd grown up with. And I wasn't sure if it was that I wasn't aware that there was so much conflict, and that maybe that was the great blessing of childhood, right? Or was it not that way? And so I wanted to delve into that question a little bit. And so I put this sort of retrospective record together because I moved to Nashville, and while Nashville is not on the coast by any stretch of the imagination, it can have a coastal mindset. In the States, that means that they ignore everything in the middle, and they hop from coast to coast, which may be how you guys tour the United States sometimes, which is completely fine. So Missouri is considered a flyover state. I don't know if you guys have heard this phrase, and it's just a place that it's only good for flying over. And so I think what has happened is that there's been a mindset shift, and so while everyone is in charge of particular infrastructures or media, then it starts to, there become two conversations. And the interesting thing is neither one of them are talking to each other. And as a person that came from a place that I know is good and right and true at its heart, I also moved to a place that I think is good, right, and true in its own right. And it's hard to see those people yell at each other, if that makes sense, over and over again. And so what I attempted to do in this record is my small token of, here you go, was to say this place is great, grand, and wonderful, and stands for good things, and should not be overlooked for that reason, even if they are yelling obscenities and very angry for reasons they know not. And I have an empathy for that, because they didn't leave in the way, they didn't have the benefit of leaving in the way that I could, to rise above things. Do you know what I mean? When we travel, when we go to new places, we sort of like rise out of ourselves, and we get to look down on our previous situation. I need to travel to be the best version of myself, because I need all of my comforts and bubble to be stripped away so that I can go, oh God, okay, what I really need is this, and I haven't called so-and-so in a while, and I don't know why it takes that from me, but it does. And so what I wanted to do was create a record that reminded me that also it served two purposes. This is great, good, and wonderful, but also I wanted to capture in time this place that made me. You can't grow up and discount the thing that made you. It seems a bit more like cutting off your nose to spite your face, right? Because you're a product of that, so you're also sort of like cutting your own leg off at the same time, and it just didn't ever sit right or make sense to me. So I put together this record, and that's what I put out just last October on a 2-year delay. Because, again, I don't know what happened here, but it was just crappy over there. There's a hardware store open up its doors, cause downtown's been slow lately. It's been that way since the shutdown days when the plant went out in the 80s. There's an umpire calling strikes on a dude cause he don't like it there. And an old timer sitting on a sundown porch saying it ain't all that bad. In middle America, middle America, one light, one horse, 2-bar town that drinks in moderation. There's a video store with a tanning bed that makes for good vacation. There's a prom king and a Dairy Queen, and they'll both make you famous. So like it, love it, leave it, shove it. Trust me, it ain't changing much. Middle America, middle America. Serve styrofoam, the next town on the creek. And they don't need a lot, they're all living on a leak. The heels dug in with the torn up of sleep where the left ain't right, and the right don't leave. There's a dinner bell and an open seat. Every Sunday folks find a place to meet. Somewhere in middle America, somewhere in middle America, somewhere in middle America, somewhere in middle America. So that's the first track on the record. It sets the scene, right?